This man buys a first-class ticket every day, yet he never boards the plane. Instead, he sits restlessly in the lounge watching TV. Until this day, when everyone on TV suddenly collapsed, the man nervously stood up. Then the man noticed that the airport security was armed. He grabbed one of the weapons and charged into the crowd. But he didn't harm anyone. He just desperately ran towards the tarmac. The flight attendant, sensing something unusual outside, hurried to close the cabin door. But the man got there first and jammed the door with his gun. The flight attendant tried her best to block him, but the man forced his way in. Seeing an armed intruder, the passengers began to panic. The man ordered the flight attendant to close the cabin door immediately. Seeing his frantic actions, the flight attendant decided to comply. Then, the man went to the cockpit and threatened the pilot to take off at once. The incident was so sudden that the captain didn't know what to do. The man had no choice but to explain his fear. "We must leave here before the sun rises, or everyone will die." The pilot was baffled upon hearing this. That's when the man's attention shifted and the captain tried to grab the weapon. As a gunshot rings out from the cockpit, the passengers are in a state of deep anxiety. Inside the cockpit, the captain is covering his face in agony. His palm has been pierced by a bullet. The man, ignoring the pilot's injury, still demanded an immediate takeoff. But now the injured pilot couldn't operate the plane alone, and his co-pilot hadn't boarded yet. Frustrated, the man cursed and returned to the cabin, asking if anyone knew how to fly a plane. But everyone looked blank upon hearing this. Pilots aren't as common as drivers with car licenses. Seeing no response, the man's heart filled with despair. But just then, a woman suddenly raised her hand. She said she had flown a helicopter before.